Hi friends, I'm Kate and welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to have you for today's relaxing yin yoga class. So we are going to melt into some postures on the mat and hold these poses for 2 to 3 minutes each. So this is a great class to really calm the nervous system if you've been having some stress and also just open up the body. So you will need 2 blocks for today's class. If you don't have blocks, a bolster will do. If you don't have a bolster, a pillow is fine. So, whenever you're ready, big breath in, big breath out. Let's get started. Alright friends, we're going to set up for our first pose using both blocks for a supported fish pose. So your first block is on the medium height, vertical on your mat, and the second one is on the medium height, about 4 inches above this. Now you might need to adjust this when you get into it, but we're going to sit on our booties, then roll back onto the blocks. Now the first block should come right under your shoulder blades and sit between each of the shoulder blades. And the second block supports your head. Now you can take a few different directions with your legs. You can put them out long. You can bend your legs, keep your feet wide, and bring your knees together. That might feel nice. And you can stretch your arms out and to the side. So this is a great chest opener to reverse all the hunching and crunching that we do in our day when we're texting or typing, driving, or just general bad posture. So this is just a great way to open up through the chest in a really sweet, supported way. So go ahead and close your eyes down if it suits you. Soften the face, relax the physical body, and start to elongate your breaths. Like I said, we'll be holding each posture for about 2 or 3 minutes. So in each posture, try to find a sense of stillness after settling in, where you don't fiddle around or scratch or fix your clothing or your hair. Even if you have a sensation that you want to tend to, just let it be. Let it go like a cloud floating in the sky. It comes. And sure as it comes, it will go. Beautiful. Now maybe you gently blink your eyes open and tap your fingertips to fingertips just to bring a little sensation into your arms. Then we're going to bring our elbows by our body, gently lift ourselves up just a little bit, not all the way, so that we can remove the blocks. We're going to put one block off to the side, then come all the way down to our back, and we're actually going to take the other block on the lowest setting, put it right at your sacrum, so right where your back meets your glutes, and there's a bone there, and put it right under that. Stretch your left leg long and bring your right knee into your chest. So a reclined knee to chest, and you're really going to feel this stretch through the left psoas. A big opening on the left side of your hip should feel really nice. And if that's really intense, you can also do it without the block. Now you want to keep your arms pulling down gently, not too much of a work or effort here, just a little bit more than gravity. That way you have this energetic opening of the hips. And see if you can release your shoulders back down onto the mat. Close down the eyes. And deepen your breath. Then release your right leg long. Maybe you stretch your arms overhead for a nice chest release. Point the toes, stretch the fingers, stretch long like a cat. And then bring your left knee into your chest while keeping your right leg out long. And again, bringing your attention to your right hip, the psoas right in the front, really opening. And pulling your knee into your chest gently while keeping your shoulders on the ground. Now gently release your left leg, and we're going to bring the bottom of our feet together in this raised hip Supta Baddha Konasana. So the bottom of the feet together, the knees are wide, and gravity is assisting them towards the ground. But our hips are lifted from the block. So this might be a really intense version of this, and you can always remove the block if you'd like. but we'll gently rest our hands and breathe into it, allowing our hips to open naturally. Stick with your long, slow breathing. Allow with each exhale your body to release a little bit more, supported by the block in the mat beneath you. Slowly bring your hands to the outside of your legs. Assist your legs coming back up to center with your hands. Plant the feet firmly on the floor. Lift the hips just a little bit by pressing into the heels and remove the block. Release the hips and calibrate for just a moment. Feel the full of the spine on the floor, supported and safe. And then slowly come up to a seat. Beautiful. We'll come into a cross-legged pose and then walk our hands forward so we're in this tabletop position. Now before we find our next pose, you might want to lift your hips into a downward dog. That might feel good for you today. We'll take 5 breaths here, or if not, you can hang out in a child's pose. That's perfectly fine. And whenever you're done with your 5 breaths in downward dog or child's pose, then come down to your knees. Walk your knees towards the back of the mat. Keep a 90-degree angle with them, and then we're going to walk our palms forward to bring the stretch into our upper body after doing some lower body yin stretches. So melting heart, bring the chest all the way towards the mat. Your forehead can be on the mat here, or you can flip your gaze up towards your fingertips to deepen the posture. Now, if this is pretty intense for you, then walk your hands as wide as the mat. That'll make the pose a little bit more accessible and bring the stretch into your side body. Or walk your hands narrow to deepen the posture. Find stillness here and breathe. Slowly start to walk your hands back towards your body, and we'll lie down all the way onto our stomachs. So legs straight out behind you. And we'll take our right hand out like a T, so coming straight out from your body, and we'll roll onto our right side. So our right arm is behind us. Bring your left leg up like a kickstand, right behind your right knee, and your left hand can be supporting you in front, up in the air, or reaching back behind you for a nice big chest opener. Find your stillness here. Find your ease. And breathe. Slowly come back onto your stomach. Recalibrate for just a moment before going on to the other side. And then bring your left arm out, straight out from the body like a T. Roll over onto your left side. Bring your right leg up like a kickstand, right behind your left leg. And a couple options for your right arm here. It can be in front of you on the mat supporting you, right up in the air, or reaching back behind you. Big chest and shoulder opener on the left. So breathe fully, release the face. Let gravity assist you in opening your body here. Gently come back to center. Take a moment. Press up through a tabletop and sit your glutes back down on your heels. Calibrate for just a moment here, now being vertical. Give yourself the time to acclimate. Be really kind with it. And then we'll come down to our booty onto the mat. Grab your block once more. Roll down all the way to the mat. Maybe we do it with control this time. So rolling down without our hands on the mat. Really slowly engaging our core for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your feet fingertips distance down your legs so they're close to your glutes with a little gap. Press into the heel of your feet so you're lifting your hips off the ground. And on any setting, bring your block under your sacrum for a supported bridge pose. Keep your knees in line with your hips so they have a tendency to splay out here, but keep a little bit of energy in them to bring them parallel with your hips. Allow your arms to rest beside your body and breathe. Anytime your head is below your heart, like it is right now, it's considered an inversion, so it's reversing the blood flow. A little bit of a different perspective, but really good for the body, really good for the mind. If you are on the short or medium setting, you might want to explore clicking it up to the next level and see how that feels in your body. And if not, that is perfectly fine. Continue to breathe long and slow here. Beautiful. Inhale both arms overhead, reaching long with the arms. And then press into the heels, lift the hips, and really gently remove the block, and even more slowly come down all the way to the floor. Set the entire spine on the floor here. So take the round out of the lumbar, that lower spine, and really feel the contact of each vertebrae to the mat. Bring your right knee into your chest, your left knee into your chest. Give it a big squeeze after a nice little back bend like that. And you have the option to take a shavasana here, stay here in a meditation, or roll up to an easy seat for a closing of the class. So close the eyes down, bring prayer pose, prayer hands right to the heart. Feel your heartbeat with your thumbs. Having a deep sense of gratitude for moving through practice today with a sense of ease and kindness, knowing that with some of these longer holds, things come up, emotions arise, but at any time, on or off the mat, we can breathe through them intentionally. We'll take a final breath together, so exhale everything out of the body. Long, slow inhale. Gentle pause at the top with a soft face. And slow exhale. Namaste, sweet friends. If you liked this yin class, I have many other yin classes available in the description below. I also have Vin to yin classes, so vinyasa to yin classes, where we warm our bodies up through vinyasa sequence and then melt into postures like these, which I feel like provides a very much deeper stretch and allows the body to relax in sort of a different way than what we just experienced. Anyway, I hope that you feel amazing. I hope that the rest of your day is intentional and beautiful and vibrant. And I will see you on the mat soon.